Kumusta? Mabuhay and maligayang pagbabalik sa aking channel. So, today we will be reacting to a video that shows us how Filipinos feel about the presidential elections 2022. It has been uploaded by the popular channel Asian Boss. It is a street interview. So basically, they will go up to Filipinos and ask them what they think on the street. And by the way, I still can't believe that we still don't officially know who the president of the Philippines is. I mean, they started counting on May 9th, if I'm not mistaken, and we're already May 13th. It's insane, okay? All right, but before we continue on, make sure to follow me on Instagram at Music Game News, because that is where you can DM me your suggestions. And without further ado, let's jump right into it.
Hey bosses, it's Marie from Asian Boss. The Philippines' President Duterte is perhaps most well known in the West for his uncompromising war on drugs. But did you know that his...
And he's also known for his unconventional ways, especially when he makes, a speech.
controversial 6-year term is coming to an end.
Yep.
All eyes are on the next presidential election. And with presidential candidates like the world-famous boxer Manny Pacquiao and the son of a former Philippine dictator going for the top job, there's a lot going on. But what qualities are Filipinos really looking for in their next president? What are the most urgent problems and social issues that they want the next president to address?
Very
Asian
interesting.
Boss hit the streets of Manila to find out.
Let's go.
Ilang araw na lang ang natitira para sa susunod na eleksyon para sa pagkapangulo at marami sa ating manunood sa iba't ibang bansa ang interesadong malaman kung ano ang nararamdaman ng mga Pilipino sa nalalapit na pagtatapos sa termino ng pagkapangulo ni Presidente Duterte. Bago ang lahat, ano ang nararamdaman mo na magre-retiro na si Pangulong Duterte?
Nalulungkot po ako kasi magaling naman yung Pangulo natin sa ngayon, di ba? Marami rin siyang nagawa sa ating bansa. Gaya ng sa droga, di ba? Number 1 na yan.
Okay lang na magpahinga na siya.
It's okay that he goes to rest.
Para bagong lipunan naman tayo. Siyempre ating mga kabataan, lalo na ako, marami akong apo.
Many
Ano ang
grandchildren.
mga nagawa ni Presidente Duterte sa kanyang
Is she gonna
termino?
mention the war on drugs?
Okay naman, nabawasan naman yung
There you go.
mga krimen, yung mga pagnanakaw.
Ayun, yung ano po, yung EJK, negative po. Ayun po yung pinakamalaki niyang naiambag, masama
Oh,
po.
okay.
Kaya dapat po, matuloy po yung paglilitis sa kanya ng
Interesting.
International Court po.
So napakarami. So isa lang yon, yung droga, hindi niya talaga matatapos in 6 years. Particular yon kasi malaking issue yan eh. Malalim.
See, that's what I kept telling you guys, is that 6 years to fix all the problems of a country is impossible. You know, it requires many years. It's a slow process. So since in the Philippines a president can only be a candidate can only be president only for 6 years and can't run again, then that president cannot fix every issue of the country, right? So it's the job of multiple presidents.
Yan.
May plano ka bang bumoto sa darating na eleksyon?
Syempre,
Course.
hindi lang naman siya karapatan kasi privilege mo rin na mamili kung sinong gusto mo ihalal kasi tayo, democratic tayo eh.
Sa ngayon po, wala po.
Bakit?
Hindi po ako sure sa mga tumatakbo ngayon. Marami kasi po ako na mabasa sa mga platform nila na which is may maganda rin naman po, tsaka may pangit. Kaya nagugulan po ako kung boboto ba po ako or hindi po.
Sa akin naman po, boboto po ako pero syempre kinikilat.
The thing is, it's better to vote, I think, blank, not vote for anyone. It's better to do that rather than not vote at all. Because voting means that you have a voice. Even if you don't vote for a candidate, at least you're saying, hey, I don't care for all the candidates. That's That's my voice. Hear it.
Practice ko po sila
That's my choice.
isa-isa kasi magaganda naman po yung mga sinasabi nila pero hindi ko po alam kasi hindi ko naman po nakita yung talagang
He's
ginawa na
clueless.
nila.
Ang Pilipinas ay may mataas na bilang ng mga botante kumpara sa Estados Unidos. Halimbawa, noong 2016, ang bilang ng mga botante sa nakaraang eleksyon sa
That's
pagkapangulo
great.
ay umabot sa lampas 80%. Bakit sa tingin mo mas marami ang bilang ng mga bumoboto sa Pilipinas?
Kasi syempre kung nakikita lang sa social media na ano pa lang, election pa lang, puro sa Facebook natin, puro tungkol na sa politika.
Every time Filipinos mention Facebook. It's insane the amount of Filipinos that are on that social platform. What's so special about Facebook? I have basically quit Facebook. Like, I still have my account, but I don't even have the app on my phone. I never use it. The only Facebook or Meta, should I say now, app that I use is Messenger because it allows me to talk to people, right? But the actual Facebook, oh yeah, and the fan page because, you know, I still communicate with you guys and upload my videos there for the people who are on Facebook. But Facebook, as in like the social media app, I never use it, and I stopped like maybe 5 years ago. I think I stopped right after I opened this YouTube channel because it just wasn't intuitive enough, and I felt like it wasn't made for young people. Even though I'm 35, I consider myself still young, okay? And I just feel like Facebook is the platform of the elderly now, which is so funny because when it started, it was for people who used to go to universities. It was only for people that were studying in universities, and then it opened worldwide, right? Yeah, now I prefer to use Instagram, YouTube, and that's it, really. Oh, Discord as well.
Marami talaga mahihikayat na bumoto, pumili ng sinong gugustuhin nila.
Actually, let me know in the comment section below because this is very interesting. Let me know in the comment section below why you are still using Facebook. If you are still using Facebook, of course, and your favorite social media platform, because I know you guys also use other social media platforms, maybe like Kumu, you know? So let me know in the comment section.
Lalo na ngayon kasi naging mga aktibo na ang mga kabataan at naintindihan na, kumbaga bukas na ang isipan ng mga kabataan.
And do you guys think that I don't even know what the Kumu platform is like? Which other platform does it resemble? Does it resemble more TikTok or Instagram? And do you think that I should open an account on Kumu? I don't know.
Mga issue ng ganitong sa politika natin na alam na nila ang kanilang responsibilidad.
Nakikita kasi sa Pilipinas mga political mga
yes,
tao,
they do.
ano man, masama man yung pinusuportahan nila o hindi, political sila. Kumbaga,
Yep. And by the way, like I'd like to thank you for being so engaged and respectful, you know, in the comment section of each political reaction video that I make, you know. You guys, I love the fact that you're so engaged, involved, but also respectful, you know. I don't feel like there is too much animosity, so that's great.
minsan nagiging blindsided na. Pero ayun, gusto kasi nating makilahok talaga sa pang-national kasi nakikita na rin na maraming problema.
Ang manonood natin sa iba't ibang bansa ay maaaring di pamilyar sa nakakaaliw na halo ng mga nangunguna sa pagkakandidato sa pagkapangulo sa ating bansa. Maaari mo ba silang pangalanan at ilarawan yung mga tumatakbo sa pagkapangulo?
Bongbong Marcos, anak ng diktador. Lene Robredo, mabisang
Current Vice
pangulo.
President.
Si
Isko Moreno.
Anong background ni Isko?
Artista.
Yeah.
Sino pa?
He was in a band, right?
Si Manny Pacquiao,
Boxer.
boksingero.
Lumilitaw na dalawa sa kumakandidato ay may background sa sports, si Manny Pacquiao po, at entertainment, si Isko Moreno. Bakit po sa tingin niyo umabot sila sa politika ng Pilipinas?
Dahil sa kasikatan
Celebrities.
Dahil sa tagyan nilang kasikatan, si Manny Pacquiao, boksingero, kilala sa Hindi lang sa Pilipinas, sa buong mundo. Gandun si Yorme. Dahil artista, kilala rin siya ng tao, kaya pinasok nila yung mundo ng politika, di ba? Ngayon nga, presidente na gusto nila eh.
Tapos na yung karir nila sa sa pag-acting, sa sports. Nakaka-bad trip talaga yung ganyan eh. Madami yung ganyan talaga eh. Kasi di ba, pagtapos na yung karir nila sa showbiz, papasok sila sa politika para, bakit? Ano gagawin nyo dun? Ano ba yung mga napag-aralan nyo na sa showbiz na...
I mean, look, I also reacted to Manny Pacquiao's interview with Tony Gonzaga, right? And man, I just did not feel like he had enough political expertise, to be president, or even the way he would speak. I just didn't feel like he could represent the Philippines properly, as president, as much as he is beloved, and we all love Manny Pacquiao, but we don't necessarily love him as a candidate for the presidency. We love him as Manny Pacquiao, the boxer, the lovable person, right?
Tapos pupasok yung politiko.
Ganun po kasi gumagana yung politika sa Pilipinas eh. Lalo na sa mga wala masyadong alam sa batas o sa politika mismo. Mas pine-prefer nila yung mga sikat, kilala nila.
And that's a problem with the Philippines because of idolization. I've mentioned this multiple times, how Filipinos love to idolize celebrities and people, even if it doesn't really benefit them. And in my opinion, I don't think you should idolize anyone.
Sa tingin ko naman kasi si Manny Pacquiao, since naging senador siya, kahit galing siya sa pagiging politiko, sa pagiging boksingero, nanggaling kasi siya sa pagiging mahirap. Pareha sila ni Isko, nanggaling siya sa pagiging mahirap. Kaya sa tingin ko, na-experience nila yung hirap ng buhay. Kaya yung mga nakikita nilang walang pangyayari, walang pagbabago sa Pilipinas, gusto nilang baguhin para sa mga kasamahan nating Pilipino na mahirap din.
Kapag nakakapanood po kayo ng mga balita, nakakatulong ba ito sa iyong desisyon kung sinong mas magaling na kandidato na may mas magandang polisiya para sa ating bansa?
Araw-araw naman ako nanonood. Kaya lang minsan natutuliro na ako eh. Dahil puro siraan sila. Siraan.
Hindi po masyado kasi nagkalap po yung fake news na yun eh.
I wonder who she's talking about. Which candidates?
Kahit naman dati pa eh. Media, social media, kahit anong uri na media. Wala po yan. Kailangan mo po talaga mas pag-aaral bago ka maniwala sa mga ganyan.
Yo.
Ayan po.
So,
Do your own research.
Wala lang media.
Hindi po masyado. Hindi po talaga.
Saan ka kumakalap ng sarili mong
Very good
impormasyon?
question.
Sa mga guru ko po tsaka mga klase kong mga sobrang matatag.
Oh, no, that's not a good answer either. How can you trust these people, You gotta do your own research.
Sila po talaga yung mga source ko.
Yung mainit na laban nila is parang hindi na nakakatulong, hindi na healthy sa bansa natin. Kaya nga po tayo magkakaroon ng election, di ba? Pero hindi po natin kailangan manira ng ibang tao para umangat lang po tayo.
True,
sa balita
I agree.
natin, hindi natin may iwasan
And that's why, because I've reacted to a bunch of Bongbong Marcos interviews, I really liked the fact that he never badmouthed any other candidates, and that's great. But Leni Robredo did, on the other hand. Hey, I didn't see you there. Well, now that you're here, why don't you celebrate for making it this far into this video by subscribing to the channel, by turning on that notification bell so that you don't miss any future videos, and of course, and the most important thing, to like this video because it does help out the channel tremendously. And now, if you don't mind, I'm gonna go back to my business.
media bias. So, sa mga nakikita ko kasi sa balita or napapanood ko sa balita is nakatutok lang talaga sila sa dalawang tumatakbong presidente. So how come naman paano naman mapoportray or mapapanukala ng mga ibang tumatakbo yung mga agenda nila bilang magiging president kung tayong mga sa media pa is nakatutok lang sa dalawang tao?
Ako minsan, pinapatay ko na minsan ng TV. Sa media, middleman ka eh. Nasa gitna ka lang dapat. Kung anong truth, kung anong issue,
Yeah, I
Wala kang
agree.
papanigan dyan.
Yeah.
Ano lang ang totoo, kung anong issue, kung anong dapat.
I completely agree 100%, man. Wise man. Because if you think about it, the media like ABS-CBN, as of right now, they're pro Leni Robredo. I mean, a lot of artists, celebrities from their network endorse Leni Robredo. I mean, I know there are also some artists from the GMA network that endorse Leni Robredo, but from what I have seen from ABS-CBN, it really feels like they are pro Leni Robredo or more like against Bongbong Marcos. So yeah, like networks should stay in the middle, just like he said, right? I don't consider myself a network, right? But I guess I do have influence, and that's why I try to tell you guys every time I react to political stuff that I have nothing to gain from this, and that I'm just a bystander giving you my opinion, and that I'm not rooting for anyone, and also that I'm just relaying this information, watching this content with you guys, so that we can talk about it.
At na, final nangyayari, yun lang ilalahad mo. May mga kulay na sila. Sabi pa nga sa media, hindi raw maiwasan kasi pangkaraniwan na lang daw yan. Sabi ko mali yan.
Ngayon po kasi mas naniniwala yung mga tao sa
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Don't.
May makita sila na picture tapos may quote, alam na ano na nila, sinabi na nitong taon to, pero ang dali-daling mag-edit ng mga ganun, ang dali magpaalam ng misinformation. Ayun, mas pinapaniwalaan nila yung misinformation kasi mas sa opinion nila, mas pabor sa opinion nila. Kaya madali sila mapaniwala. Pero kung magre-research ka pa at pag tutugma-tugmay mo yung mga nalalaman mo, makikita mo naman kung ano talaga yung totoo.
Ano sa tingin mo ang mga malalaking issue ng Pilipinas ngayon na dapat pagtuunan ng pansin ng susunod na Pangulo?
Edukasyon. Ayun po talaga.
Edukasyon.
Kasi di ko naman nilalat, maraming mga Pilipinong hindi nakakapag-aral, di ba? Ayun po yung masakit kasi tas inaano po ng gobyerno na parang di lang masyadong sinusustentuhan yung edukasyon kasi baka one time na lang mayari sila, di ba? Tumatalino ng mga tao ngayon.
Sa akin din po yung trabaho kasi kung wala po ba trabaho, paano po ba makakain? Paano po ba makakapagbayad sa buwis? Tapos po yung mga tirahan ng...
So he was basically saying that it would not benefit people at the top to invest in education because if they do, then people would get smarter and realize that they are being manipulated. I mean, he's got a point there.
Mga mamayan po.
Yun po, yun sa corruption kasi lalo na po ngayon sobrang laki na ng utang ng Pilipinas sa ibang bansa. Then po yun tulad po ng sinabi niya, sa trabaho po talaga kasi lalo na po ngayon sobrang laki ng populasyon dito sa Pilipinas and ang daming pamilyang nagugutom.
Lalo yung mga tulad ng mga mahihirap. Oo, at saka lalo na yung mga vendors. Mga vendors. Kasi yan ang isa sa kinabubuhay ng mga mahihirap, yung nagtitinda sila. Oo. Kailangan nasa sa ayos. Hindi yung basta-basta tinataboy ka. Yun, alam naman nila yun ang kinukuha nila ng hanap buhay. Kawawa naman.
Sa COVID, di ba, yung sa pandemya natin, kailangan mag-normal na tayo. Dapat mag-normal na tayo. Dapat pagtuuran ng susunod na presidente. Pangalawa, yung mga mataas na presyo ng bilihin.
Oh yeah, it's everywhere, not just in the Philippines. Prices have skyrocketed here as well.
Sa drugs din, may pagpatuloy yung pagsugpo ng drugs at ang korupsyon. Kailangan maalis.
Naging seryoso ang pagtugon ni Pangulong Duterte upang wakasan ang korupsyon sa bansa. Bakit po sa tingin nyo naging seryosong problema ng ating bansa ang korupsyon?
Sa dami nga ng mahihirap ngayon, miski mayaman, gusto pa yumaman na yumaman.
Sa showbiz,
Well said.
yung mga showbiz na industry, pumapasok sila sa politiko. As hindi po sila parang nagkukurap lang sila nagpapayaman gamit yung yung kaban ng bayan. Ayun po.
Bakit ba mahirap wakasan ang korupsyon sa bansa?
Wala po, ano na po yan eh. Parang dynasty na talaga yun, tsaka culture na eh. Hindi naman po, kahit naman po sa ibang bansa, meron po talagang corruption. Hindi po mawawala yan.
Sa totoo lang po, matagal na po. Kasi kitang-kita naman po natin sa mga nakaraang taon pa mga balita, marami pong nakulong, artista, ganyan, mga nakaupo sa taas, mga nakulong dahil sa pagiging korap.
Like who?
And hindi pa po, sa totoo, kitang-kita naman po natin na hindi pa po tapos yung corruption dahil kitang-kita naman po marami pa rin po naghihirap dito sa bansa natin.
Kasi siguro yung mga nagko-corrupt is iniisip lang nila yung pansarili nila. Kasi hindi nila iniisip yung taong bayan, 'di ba? Hindi nila iniisip yung katulad nung sa PhilHealth, 'di ba? I will drop the PhilHealth. So usually pera natin 'yon. Pinagtrabahuhan natin 'yon. Then ba't kailangan i-corrupt 'yon? 'Di ba? Sobrang ano na 'yun eh, sobrang grabe na 'yon, 'di ba? Hindi mo man lang
Grabe na 'yon, 'di ba?
Kailangan na nasa ospital. Iniisip mo yung pansarili mo lang para umasenso ka sa buhay. Pero hindi kailangan yun ang maging way natin eh, 'di ba? Para umasenso tayo sa buhay. Kaya sana sa susunod na presidente, alam nating mahirap solusyonan ng corrupt ang mga problema ng Pilipinas. So, sana is mapatuloy niya yung mga ginagawa ni President Duterte sa ngayon po. Then
And from what you guys have been telling me, Bongbong Marcos has told, the public that he will continue what Rodrigo Duterte has already started during his 6 years, of being president. And that, I think, really propelled him to garner a lot of votes,
matigil po yung corruption para bumalik yung sigla or yung taas ng Pilipinas, di ba?
Sa ating lipunan, gaano kahalaga na isang leader ay matapang sa kanyang pagharap sa mga issue, katulad ni Pangulong Duterte, na maaaring makita siya sa punto na isang diktador ng mga ibang lahi. Kasi sinasabi nila, di ba, yung way daw ni Duterte is parang dictator na siya. Ganun ba dapat ang isang Pangulo?
Kasi siguro kung magkakaroon man ng susunod na presidente
Nah, I personally don't see him as a dictator. A dictator is a president that won't listen to the public and that will do whatever he wants and can to remain in power, okay? To keep that power for years. And that's something that most African countries are dealing with. No, Duterte, clearly, he did his 6 years and he stepped down. But Duterte, what I liked about him is his honesty and that he I don't know how to explain it, but he doesn't like bullshit. He does not like bullshit. I guess he sees that the traditional ways of doing, in politics are not efficient enough. So he was like, I'm gonna do and talk less. You know what I'm saying? I really don't see him as a dictator. I think people saw him as a dictator just because of the way he expresses himself and because he said things that he was going to do but didn't necessarily do, but they came out harsh. I really think it's a misconception. I think it's just because of the way he expresses himself that people think he's a dictator.
and diktador, siguro katulad na lang din ni President Duterte. Kasi in a positive way, di ba? Kaya naman siya nagiging diktador is para sa kapakanan natin.
Yeah, I see what
diba?
she means.
Katulad nung sa West Philippine Sea, di ba? Pinanindigan niya yun sa atin talaga.
Yeah.
So, nakikita ng ibang tao or ng ibang bansa na diktador yan kasi kala nila kamay na bakal pa rin yung ginagawa. Hindi nila alam is ginagawa niya yun para mapanatili yung bansang Pilipinas na sa atin pa rin.
Anong mga katangian ang meron dapat ang isang nararapat na Pangulo?
Para sa akin yung nakikinig sa tao talaga. Nakikinig sa tao kasi tayo yung naghalal eh. Dapat nakikinig ka sa tao. May alam ka sa ginagawa mo. Ayun po, hindi ka magnanakaw.
Wag lang puro salita kasi ngayon
You'll never be able to fix that. Promises, every candidate makes promises, even empty promises. That's how they are. That's campaigning. That's how they get the votes. By making promises, and since every candidate who becomes president they just don't have enough time or resources to fulfill every promise that they made, you know? So there will be empty promises. You should expect empty promises.
Ngayon kasi marami ng mabulaklak na salita kaya napapaniwala yung mga tao at nahihingkayat nila na bumoto sa kanila.
Kaya mong abutin ng mayayaman, kaya mo ring bumaba para doon sa mahirap.
I like this guy. He's very wise. What he said is very true and important, and that's also one of the reasons I think Filipinos really like Duterte, because even though he must be rich, right, he doesn't feel like a rich person. He really dresses humbly and speaks like every like regular Filipino out there. So Filipinos can relate to him. With Bongbong Marcos, on the other hand, for example, I don't know if Filipinos can relate to him. He's a good speaker, you know, he'll make you believe things, but I don't know if people can relate to him. Leni Robredo, on the other hand, I don't know. She's I don't know. She's in an interrogation mark to me. I can't really understand her. She's not very clear. I mean, she talks a lot about corruption, but that's about it.
Yung ganong quality ng leader na presidente na hindi lang gano'n masakit na nangyari sa atin. Nakaraan ng mga administrasyon. Oligarko, mayayaman.
Oligarko.
Puro mayayaman lang.
Sa susunod po na Pangulo ng ating bansa, sana po matugunan nyo yung mga pangangailangan ng mga Pilipino kasi kayo po yung magsisilbing gabay namin sa improvement ng ating bansa. Tsaka para rin po sa inyo yun. Ayun po, salamat po.
Well said.
Bigyan ng magandang edukasyon ng mga bata, lalo na sa ngayon, di ba? Ang daming hindi nakapag-aral dahil sa pandemic. Tama lang na bigyan ng magandang edukasyon ng mga bata para naman sa susunod na mga gumanda naman ang takbo ng mga ng bayan para sa mga bata. Sila na ang susunod na henerasyon.
Stay curious. That was very good. You know, to the next president, whether it be Bongbong Marcos or somebody else, just be good to the people, you know, do your job for the people. Because in the end, they will give it back to you tenfold, you know, if you do your job correctly and you don't steal from the people. You're there to serve the people, trying to make their lives better. And if you make their lives better, your life will get better eventually. Because they will love you like crazy. They will never forget about you. They will always speak about you in the best light possible. So I just don't think that it's worth stealing from the people. No. There you go, guys. Let me know in the comment section below your thoughts on this video, on what your kabayabans said about the presidential election 2022. I would have liked them to ask them more about the candidates and who they are leaning more towards. But still, all the other questions were very interesting as well, and it shows that Filipinos are very interested by the politic landscapes in the Philippines and know what's going on, and they know what they want. So, you know, these candidates, all they have to do is be fair and just, you know, listen. That's it. And do your best. Maraming salamat po. Thank you so much for joining me. Take care of yourselves. Have a great day, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thank you for watching. Subscribe here, and please like the video to show your support and appreciation for my work, and turn on the notification bell to be poked for future content. Yeah.